Sports. Well, great. Both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Pirtle is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Barrett at the 3. The small...
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot goes down.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. And there's the pass to Edwards. For the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Ah, so much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
He was all alone on that one. Edwards got 5 now.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Quickly, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Count it, good.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Barnes kicks to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Quickly. He dishes it to Barnes, and he comes up with the deuce.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Stolen by Quickly. The drive by Barnes. It's good. This game is all even. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Towns. Towns is double. Mr. Gobert, just 5 on the clock. Conley gets the bucket.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
And here's Trent outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Gobert. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors trail by 3. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards inside, defended by Trent. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pirtle with the steal. They're running. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Edwards against Trent. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
That's a great setup by Towns. You'd love to see that vision from your big man.
Ferries the long-range jumper. Quickly's got 9 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And here's Conley outside. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back in just a moment with this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Gobert dishes to Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Raptors leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Puts it up. And Towns throws it down.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Here's Dick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
I tell you, the moment he sees the open man, Monte Morris lets it go.
Here's Nwora, defended by Anderson. Abaji, the pass to Dick. Shot from the wing. Olynyk has the open look, and the Raptors miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Reed. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. They set the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Goes back up. Tries yet again. Here's Reed. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Basket counts.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
The pass to Nwora. And here's Brown outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Lets it go from 11. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Kicks it to Olynyk. Beyond the arc. Morris with the rebound. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dick with the steal. There's the lob to Brown. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Morris. Still scoreless. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he makes good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Reed. That one falls. Reed's got his first points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Olynyk can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Alexander Walker. Abaji pulls it in.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And here's Olynyk from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Pass to Morris. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. With 1 on the clock. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Bruce Brown is out there with Dick. And it's Nwora in at the power forward. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence. And Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league. Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Brown kicks to Olynyk. There's the 3. Sinks the triple. Olynyk's got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Out to Edwards. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Abaji. Oh, good with the triple. The Timberwolves shooting under 40% all in all for the game. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Conley. 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
It's stolen by Brown. Inside, stolen by McDaniels. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Dick. Edwards, that's good.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Olenek the best in world. Here's Abaji. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Edwards drives in. Minnesota again turning it over. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Trent goes in. Barnes against Towns. From past the arc, hands it from downtown. Quickly's got 12 in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Fires from way outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Right through the D for the layup.
Well, fear has never been a problem for Mike Conley if he's near the cup. Nice finish inside.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Going inside. It's rebounded by Quickly. Toronto leading by 3. Barnes outside. From deep. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's Edwards. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Barnes can't get it to go. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Edwards inside, defended by Trent.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Trent. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Trent passes to Poeltl. Back to Trent. For 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Trent's got 6 here in this quarter.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Toronto. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Morris. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To take the lead, Minot can't get it to go. Raptors with the lead. To the middle. And And here's Olynyk from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Minot. He feeds it to Anderson. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple. Alexander Walker's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. A kick out to Brown. The three. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And he drives in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brown drives in, passes it to Olynyk, looking to end the run. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 6 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
The pass to Reed. Shoots over Olynyk. Reed misses.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
You cannot overestimate how good it is to have a quality passer like Monte Morris.
Dick from outside off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Dick. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Nwora. He's covered by Anderson. And again, no good by Toronto. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Got a hand on it. To the wing right side. Here's Dick. Lays it up off the glass.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
It's stolen by Brown. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Brown, the pass to Olynyk. Fires the three. Nwora can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Minot can't get it to go. Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. Dick with the steal. Ahead, here's Olynyk, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, the big man, Kelly Olynyk, doing a great job going right into the foul. He doesn't seem to fear anyone.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Towns, a screen on Trent, and here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Here's Quickly. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Trent against Edwards. Here's Gobert. Count it!
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Edwards against Trent. Down low, Poeltl. It's in!
How about they look to Poeltl in a critical stretch and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
For 3, Edwards. Rebound by the Raptors.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Great positioning on the putback. Quickly's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Towns kicks to Conley. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Jeremy Grant, Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Walker, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Simons passes to Walker. Conley against Brogdon. Here's Walker. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And we have to take another look at that block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Just 2 to shoot. McDaniels with the rebound. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Brogdon. No good on the 3. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Poke loose. Stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards. Oh, nice D from Walker.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Can't hit the corner 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Towns. The shot no good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Brogdon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or 2 around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
McDaniels from long range. Simons with a rebound. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
Walker's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Conley, pass to Towns. Gobert inside. He's covered by Ayton.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Simons has the open look. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Simons got 5 now.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first one falls. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Towns, right side. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Towns on a screen. And it's powered home by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
And it's Brogdon missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. The three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's Simons with a 3. They get it back. Back to Brogdon. Launches it from deep. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Grant's shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
It's stolen by Brogdon. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
And it's McDaniels off the drive.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers out in front. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game, but they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Then it's Murray. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamari in at the 4. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Three-pointer Sharp. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side Conley. Gets the 3 to fall. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up 1. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Kamari. That one a little long.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
On the wing, Alexander Walker, defended by Murray. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points. And stolen by Gobert. Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. Here's Morris. Rebounded by Kamari. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game. Sharp buries it down low. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Why not? Good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Henderson. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't bank that one in. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Outside for Henderson. Lets it go from deep. Reed with the rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
That one's good from Morris on the assist by Anderson.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Henderson drives in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive. Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he drops it first. So Portland ends up going with a new group. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And here's Grant from the arc. Simons passes to Grant. And it's all tied up. Grant's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Tie game in Minnesota. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And the Trailblazers shooting just 34% so far in this one. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Monte Morris. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside for Grant from outside the arc. Here's Walker. Pass to Brogdon. Outside Walker. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Minot. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Edwards against Simons.
Dependable at contesting shots without fouling. When Brogdon is hustling and on top of things like that, it's big time.
And the jam by Walker.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And the three off target. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Edwards, a pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step, and Brogdon with the stuff.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Puts up a three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And he's got such great hands. Aiden corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Good. McDaniel's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Clark, we're in the era of the scoring point guard. Who's the best one going in your mind?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable in his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker that we've had in the game. When you look at the totality of what shot making is, there's nobody that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has.
Out to Simons from the baseline, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one. Stolen by Ayton. Fires the three. Here's Walker. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Towns outside. Edwards looking for an opening. Off target with the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep three-point land. Walker against McDaniels. 1:07 left in the 3rd quarter. Got it. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Mike Conley.
Boy, Brogdon attacking the heart of the defense there. Excellent decision and really maximizes using his size.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
The Timberwolves trail. Towns for three. Hits a three-pointer. Towns has got 7 points.
You got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range. I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Brogdon from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Grant from the arc. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Reed, good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Brogdon driving inside. And yep, it's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. With 1 on the clock. No good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Timberwolves shooting at 45% of the game so far. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant out there with Walker. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Up ahead. And the basket by Towns.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Connects from downtown.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Simons. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. On target from range.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6 assists in the game. Towns outside. From deep. It's McDaniels on the wing. Launches it. Buries it from 3.
A guy who wants to make a big impact. McDaniels is just going off.
Here's Simons, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Towns on a screen. Let's go with a 3.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Right wing. Gobert passes to Conley. Now McDaniels. He's covered by Grant. Edwards for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. 6-point lead. And Gobert with a block.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Murray up top. McDaniels covering.
Excellent defense from McDaniels. Jaden's length and activity, really a problem for shooters.
There's the triple. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Williams against McDaniels. Edwards pulls it in. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Back to Conley. Out left to the wing. Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Edwards. Launches a 3. Outside Conley. The 3 is up. Here's McDaniels. Now Gobert. Back to Conley. Towns on a screen. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the long J.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Henderson against Conley. Here's Sharp to the middle. Outside Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give him a chance for the and one.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Portland. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 42% from deep. Conley. Williams grabs the board.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And a fearless shot by the rookie. Henderson saw his chance and took it.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
There's Simons with a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Kamare. Pass to Henderson. From deep. No good on the shot. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Jeremy Grant is out there with Walker. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the pivot, manning the middle. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
And the slashing lefty, R.J. Barrett. Brent always looking to go downhill.
Yeah, and that's his strength, literally. As he improves as a perimeter player, that's going to help him out. But, man, that strength and his ability to go through guys, it's special.
With the shot's good from quickly.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
There's Walker with the 3, and Simons able to finish.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Pass to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. That's a 2 from Simons. The putback is no good. And here's Toronto. Barrett wide open, he fires. And the 3 ball is good. Barrett's got 6 points.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Walker goes in, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now Brogdon. After R.J. Barrett's 3-pointer that didn't go.
Well, Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the 2nd straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. Look, they're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
And it's Simons missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
For Portland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Boy, Simons' athleticism, so quick off the floor.
Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. The shot's good from Quickly.
Since going in the 2020 first round, Quickly has gotten a lot more selective with his shot taking and shot making. A sign of maturity.
Now here's Brogdon. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. Grant kicks to Simons. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step.
Portland again missing. Toronto leading by 3. Back to Barrett. Driving inside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
When RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Now here's Grant. Still without a basket. And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
For three, Barrett. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Hurdle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Into the lane. And that one's good. Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Quickly. Off target with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Grant for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's been on a tear from downtown. A forward who hits like Grant, yes please.
Trent passes to Quickly. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. That gives them the lead. Grant's got his 2nd basket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the 2nd quarter. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD. Overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Here's Kamare. After Toronto at the 3-pointer. Clock up 2 there. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Olenek the pass to Dick. Here's Nwora. Here's Abaji. And Toronto turns it over again. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Abaji. The 3-pointer, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. It's Henderson on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Here's Williams. Henderson passes to Sharp. Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Nwora. And again, no good by Toronto. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the 2nd. And then Henderson with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharpe, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. There's Brown with the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Henderson, no one around him. Kept alive. They shoot again. Williams' shot is off.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And the pass to Nora. Jacks up a three. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And Williams drops them both. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And here are the Blazers. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Williams. Out to Henderson. Goes up again, and the layup is good. Henderson's got 6.
Henderson's the kind of playmaker a team can build an offense around. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Olynyk, a screen on Murray. Abaji, the pass to Olynyk. And here's Sharpe. Still yet to score. With the drive. Out to Henderson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's tipped. Here's Kamare. Back to Murray. Inside. Baseline jumper. Pass to Sharpe. Here's Williams. Driving in.
Good pass from the 2-guard Sharpe. Solid at finding his open man.
And so it's Robert Williams making things happen for the Trailblazers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Scotty Barnes is out there with Barrett. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Pirtle, and it's quickly in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. So it's Portland now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Walker driving the lane. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Floats it up for Walker, and stolen by Barnes. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Now Walker, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Walker. It's intercepted. Barnes passes to Barrett. Some solid defense from Grant. Portland leading by 11. Simons kicks to Grant. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Quickly. Fast break. Here come the Raptors.
See how Quickly just snatches the ball and then sends it away on the break.
The Trailblazers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Portland again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now Ayton, following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. And Simons, here we go. And there it is for him. Simons has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
And go back to Quickly in his rookie year, he shot about 40% from deep, so shooting from long distance, not a problem.
Here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Quickly missing. Grant surveying the D. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Looking to end his cold spell. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Simons. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Brogdon against Quickly. Shoots. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Simons following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Trent with it. He's picked up by Walker.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Yep, that one goes. Quickly's got 12 in the game. 1 second left. That one misses. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Malcolm Brogdon, Ayton is out there with Walker. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Grant in at the 3 slot. Here's Abaji. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 8-point game. Brogdon. The second effort. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Takes it inside. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Brown.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Puts the move on. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Turning on the Jets here. Simon sees the gap and starts running fast.
Brown the pass to Noro. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Grant for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the 3.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Olynyk. Now, here's Simon. Not a lot of room. Floats it up for Walker.
It's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We're breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Trent with the wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now Brown, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Hurdle with a screen on Walker. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Simons kicks to Grant. The 3. Back to Simons. Walker against Trent. Oh, Ayton in position. Pocket 4 and taken away by Brown. Barrett for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Throws it up high, and another turnover here by Portland.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Barnes. Trent outside. Back to Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Brogdon, that one drops for him. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Wow, Brogdon with a huge shot for his team.
Puts up a deep 3. Down kicks to Trent. Beyond the arc. Walker with the rebound. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Brogdon finds Walker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Brown. Barnes sets a screen for Brown. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And Portland with the ball. Leading by 5. Stolen away.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
In the corner, Barrett with it. And again, no good by Toronto. Simons kicks to Ayton. Back to Simons. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Brogdon.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a hard fight.
flying basketball. Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. B.A., I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at center.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Three-pointer. Edwards can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a three-point game. Barnes, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Takes a three. Edwards can't hit. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Trent from long range. Rebound Minnesota.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Towns, right side. Hurdle grabs a miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Trent's shot is off.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Quickly from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Conley passes to Edwards. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Towns passes to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Barnes, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And that one falls for Towns. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development spinning.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have became stars.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Barnes has got 5 now.
I like the focus from Scotty Barnes. He nailed that three.
And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's McDaniels driving in, and he gets the bucket.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Quickly from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Out to the wing. There's the 3. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Barnes. Kept alive. And here's Pirtle. Intercepted. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Barrett.
Oh, excellent timing there by Barrett. Delivering the swat at the exact right moment.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Towns. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Timberwolves shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Towns finds Conley. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
And again, no good by Toronto. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. And Edwards, here we go. And that one drops for him. Edwards has got 6.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And the layup falls.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 9. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Pass to Anderson. Inside, here's Minot. An open look for Reed. Clock at 6. Here's Minot. Morris for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it. You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Pass to Anderson. The kick out to Morris. Launches a 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Toronto trailing. And here's Brown for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Brown against Reed. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. And a missed layup. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, B.A., and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
13 fouls.
Toronto on D. Morris passes to Anderson. He shoots a 3. Minot can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. Brown's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Back to Anderson. It's stolen by Olynyk. And now the Raptors on the break. Nora. It's good on the putback. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
They're hammering them on the open floor right now.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Dick, he drops it from range. Dick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing. If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
It's stolen away. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Morris for 3. The offensive rebound with the second effort. Anderson goes back up. Hauled in by Brown. Toronto has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Nora. Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Rejected by Brown. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Another shot. Alexander Walker. Morris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Abaji, the pass to Dick from downtown. Minot pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. A good look from Brown. Here's Abaji, and Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A line change here for Toronto. 1:03 left to play in the second quarter. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Trent's got 5.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside. In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
The 3 from Barnes. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. Trent for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Well, the Raptors shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 10 points for him.
Good instincts by Scotty to pull down the board and put it right back up.
Here's Morris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Reed.
Gotta love the way Pirtle defended that shot, closing out on shooters and making them think twice.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Raptors. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Barnes. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Pirtle, and it's Barrett in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The 3 from Barnes. They grab their own miss. The 3 is up. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
That's his first personal foul. First game foul.
And the free throw, no good.
For Toronto. Emmanuel quickly. One shot.
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Stolen by quickly. Here comes Toronto on the push. Trent for three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
Wow, a quick shot by Gary. The defense, they had no chance.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And here's Barnes. 10 points for him. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's Edwards on the wing. Give him 8 points now. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Quickly from outside. Rebound Minnesota.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And again, no good by Toronto. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Shakes him. Edwards can't hit.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Pirtle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Moving it up. Here's Conley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Conley's got 4 points this quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. A line change here for Toronto.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Brown can't hit. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Abaji. There's the drive.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The shot by Conley, no good. The Raptors with a lead. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Towns on a screen. To the inside. Gobert with it. Uncovered. Nora grabs the board. Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji. The putback.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
That'll count. That shot missing. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Raptors. They're up by 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point.
The paint is where Barnes is most dangerous. He attacks without hesitation.
To the middle. That shot, no good. Hurdle with some nice D. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Minnesota shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Right side, McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And it's Barrett off the drive. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Quickly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Looking to get it going. Barrett can't hit. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Pirtle, here we go. Trent outside. Going inside. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle against Gobert. 6 to shoot. Trent from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. That ties the game. Edwards has got 10 points here in the second half.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
3 from Barnes. Hits the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Towns, left side. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Raptors on D. It's a 5-point game.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Down low. Here's Towns. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And Gobert with a block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Quickly against Conley. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. McDaniels, that's good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Barnes with a screen on Conley. Quickly from outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Quickly against Conley. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long. They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks. Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
Here's Barnes.
Yes! Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Pass to McDaniels. He takes it in. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Barnes against Towns. Barnes passes to Trent. Quickly from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
So it's Toronto picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
course, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward, and boy, we are excited to see them.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Got a piece of it. McDaniels gets to Conley. A crossover. What a terrific move that was.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Outside, Walker. Drives to the hoop. A kick out to Simons. Ayton. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And finished off by Walker.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Oh, good on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
I've been looking around. Grant outside. Ayton a screen. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Screen by McDaniel. Puts up a 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Grant, that's good.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now, here's Simons. From downtown. No good from Grant.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McDaniels finds Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 3. And Simons, here we go.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career. Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Grant outside. From deep three-point territory. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Pass to Simons. Outside, Walker. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Here's Towns. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
And yes, it's good. Conley's got 5.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Simons with the ball. Edwards there. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Simons. Simons has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Towns. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Now, this is what separates Karl Anthony Towns from other players his size. That quick first step to get to the drive game. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Simons from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Simons has got a couple of threes now in the first for Portland.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Timberwolves lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for Minnesota, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. And it's Simons missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. Towns with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And stolen by Ayton. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
3-pointer, Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. A tight game here in Portland. McDaniels finds Edwards. Here he goes. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And the dunk by Grant.
Well, Jeremy Grant is becoming adept at how to finish the alley-oop. Devastates the defense with a terrific look.
Conley, basket good. Conley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Here's Simons. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Grant for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Grant for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Grant's got 12.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Murray's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Anthony Simons.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Bucket is good.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Anderson diving in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Passes it to Sharpe. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Finished off the break. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Reed. And it's Portland with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Henderson. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Morris passes to Reed. Here's Minot. He has yet to score. There's the dish to Anderson. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
They're running. Pulls up for 3. Minot can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Murray. Three-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
You've got DeAndre Ayton. Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent in defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Puts it up from 17. Morris, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And it's Simons off the drive. Yes, that goes in.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Minot can't get it to go.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Grant outside. The tray. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Grant's got 15 points.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Trailblazers trail by 3. And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who provide shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Walker. Back to Brogdon. Banked in off the glass. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Anthony Simon. Conley dishes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And even 3-on-3 break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. They double team Walker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Grant gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Portland.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Conley into the lane. And the rejection by Ayton. Grant for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And he nails the 3rd. 1:33 left in the 3rd. Outside Edwards. Can they get it? And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Grant for 3. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Ayton missing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Edwards. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Grant for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Sharp the pass to Grant. Launches it. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Towns, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Towns has got 16.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Outside, Walker. Walker with his screen for Grant. Takes a 3. He doesn't hit that one. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Let's remember, Rudy Gobert 7-1. Very hard to contest effectively.
For Minnesota, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Minnesota in the lead, and so in the game for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns, and it's Gobert in at the 5.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Ayton finds Grant. They get it back. Here's Simons. Grant, right side. Now the pass to Ayton. Stolen by McDaniels. That's a 2 from Towns. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is a capable shooter from distance. We know how efficient he is, but boy, does that set up the passing game pretty.
Edwards inside, covered by Simons. Edwards against Simons. Out to Conley. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. He can't get it to go. Simons with the defensive effort. Ayton with it. Conley picks him up. Ayton, the pass to Brogdon. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Grant. 3 from the inbound. Stolen by Conley.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And that one's good. Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
And it's Ayton missing. Minnesota leading by 5. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Grant. From 13, Edwards can't hit.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's McDaniels. That one good for 2. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And they'll get another chance. Simons finds Grant. Back to Simons. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Edwards can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Feeds to Ayton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
The Timberwolves have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, or of 9. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Walker. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Grant kicks to Simons. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
To the middle. It counts. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Trailblazers?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And Portland with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Henderson passes to Ayton. Here's Williams. And they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a two-possession game.
Stolen by Henderson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and that's going to be a travel. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Conley with the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Gobert against Ayton. Henderson outside. Back to Simons. Williams for three. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah.
Trailblazers start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. They've got Gary Trent. Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Here's Grant. Here he goes. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett, and that one misses. And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Portland. Pass to Aiden. To the paint. Here's Walker. Back to Aiden. It's stolen by Poeltl. Here's Barrett. And a nice finish on the layup.
Incredible move right there from Barrett. This guy knows how to handle that rock.
Simons against Trent. Simons left side. Pass to Walker. Back to Simons. Oh, rejected by Poeltl. Barnes against Walker. Poeltl, the pass to Barnes. Poeltl with a screen on Walker. Barrett into the lane. Kicks it to Quickly. On the take. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Clock at 4. Quickly from outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Brogdon. Inside. The three ball. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Trent from long range. Drops in the three.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Walker against Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis. Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The kick out to Walker. And here's Grant from the arc. Poeltl grabs a miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Barnes, it's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Quickly from outside. That one's off. He's 1 for 6. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. 6-point game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
And it's Barrett off the drive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Brogdon against Quickly. Barnes in the post. Pass to Poeltl. Trent outside. Barnes with a screen on Simons. Trent goes in. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's in there.
It's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Aiden's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Outside Barnes, quickly outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And it's Simons missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's Barrett on the assist by Barnes.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that one falls for Brogdon. And so Brogdon nails both of them. Toronto has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Barrett, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
RJ Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively so that his game is growing. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Walker for 3, and that's not gonna go. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Dick, and it's Nwora in at the 4. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with a new group. Outside Olynyk. And he drives in, and he banks in the layup. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Screen by Olynyk. Brown passes to Olynyk. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Olynyk's got 4 points this quarter. Murray drives in. Can't get it to fall. The Raptors with a lead. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Dick. No good. A bit long that time.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Nora's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Kamari. The Trailblazers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Henderson, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Dick with a miss. Portland trailing here. Stolen. Pass to Nwora. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
And here's Brown for three, and the three-pointer goes. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. On the wing, Murray, yet to see a basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Throws it up high, hammers the lob through.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Connects from downtown.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Kamari, and it's rejected. 1:33 left to play in the first half, and they get it back. Pass to Dick. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Abaji can't hit. And Williams has got the ball here for Portland. Trailing by 10. Murray passes to Williams. They kick it out to Murray. Sinks the tray. Murray's got 5.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.54 seconds left in the second period. And it's Olynyk off the drive. Pass to Nora. From the arc. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Driving inside, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Nora, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Sharp. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Brown gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Back to Sharp. Driving in. The kick out to Williams. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. And rejected.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Toronto with the ball. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Then it's Murray. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamari in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
And quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
Sharp goes in. The 3. Drives to the hoop. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Exceptional athleticism from Sharp, just rocketing off the floor.
Here's Quickly. No good there. Nice D from Henderson. Well, Portland's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And they pick up 2. Sharp's got 10 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. The three, Barrett, Barnes, and the tip in on the offensive boards. He has 6.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Look how Sharp bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. A line change here for Portland. Pass to Barrett. To the inside. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Barrett.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance, and he worked to create that opening.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Outside for Grant. Outside Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Aiden. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent, the pass to Barrett. Oh, nice D from Walker.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. And here's Grant from the arc. And it's Simons penetrating. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Here's Walker. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Here's Trent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Anthony Simons. He's off on the first. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle. Nora comes in for Barnes. Abaji's checked in for Barrett. And it's Brown in for Quickly. Grant finds Walker. Out to Simons. And here's Aiden. Back to Brogdon. Aiden with a screen. Tipped. Lets the 3 fly. Nora, that's good. Nora's got 14 points.
And Olenek doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Nora. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. And he makes both free throws. 43 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Simons outside. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Abaji driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Up top, Grant. Back to Simons. There's a screen. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Walker.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens. So it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. You guys just can't keep up with that.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Toronto.
Good on both. 9 seconds left in the 3rd. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Just 3 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Kelly Olynyk. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Nwora in at the 4. And here's Grant from the arc. Nwora grabs the board. The Raptors shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Brown against Brogdon. Pass to Dick. Here's Nwora. Outside, Brown. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Outside, Brogdon.
Toronto. Jordan Skwara. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Portland has possession. It's an 18-point game. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Kick out to Brown. The 3 drains the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Graham. This one for 3. Out to Simons. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that, Jake.
Here's Abaji. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here's Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Takes it inside, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Portland has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Hits the 3-pointer.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And you love that, just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
There's Simons with a three. Again, Simons missing. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Barnes finds Trent. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight, it's going to come in a win.
Shot is good by Barrett.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Quickly from outside, Portland grabs the miss. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Fires away from way outside. They get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
There's Simons with a three. Grant the pass to Walker. Simons outside. Fires from way outside. Again, Simons missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy